Hey everybody, if you have been subscribed to me for any length of time, you know that I'm not one for overly verbose reviews. You know, I give you my experiences, I give you my opinions, and that's about it. Especially so when it comes to phones, because my review of my previous phone, the Pantech Flex, it wasn't all this tech gobbledygook. It was just, this is how I use the phone, this is how it performs, blah 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 blah. I even did that with my other phone. I think it was the Flight 2. I just was like, here's my phone, here's how I use it, this is how it performs, bleh. And this review is going to be no different, because I'm going to be talking about my current phone, which is the Samsung Galaxy S5, which is a hell of a lot more complex than the Pantech and the Flight 2. So, yeah, here it is. Here's my phone. Here's my Samsung Galaxy S5. I have the OtterBox case on it because I am pretty hard on phones, and I need something that will protect them from me, because I have a phone, and this isn't a joke, I have an actual phone that I've shown in previous videos that I call the zombie phone, because it has just cracks everywhere, and it still ran at the time of that video. I don't know if I could, turn it on, because I don't know where the charger is for it, so I couldn't charge it to turn it on. But chances are it would still fucking work. I also have a good track record with Samsung phones, because Samsung phones seem to last longer than any other phone, because my Pantech Flex didn't last as long as my Flight 2, which is a Samsung phone, I do believe. I need Samsung phones, because Samsung phones are sort of like they're just like, oh, you're cute, you want to fucking break me? Yeah, fuck you. So, that's a ringing endorsement for me of Samsung products, because I break through phones all the time, and the Samsung ones just seem to keep on coming back for punishment. So, get back to the Samsung Galaxy S5. This is the most recent phone from Samsung. At least in the Galaxy line. That's another thing. If you want details about other phones done by the same company, don't fucking come to me, because I'm not the guy. Android Authority does that so much better than I do. But yeah, this is the most recent Samsung Galaxy phone. It's awesome. I like the OtterBox case. It's done me right so far. I do need to maybe get a replacement, because I have sort of haggard the shit out of the OtterBox, and it's still, working as a case. It's just, I don't know how much longer it'll go if my ass keeps doing the things I keep doing to it, which is like dropping it and throwing it onto my bed and fucking trying to keep getting the case off, because I'll see something that's underneath the screen protector, so I'll have to peel it off and shit like that. But that's only because I don't have nails, so I can't get in the grooves, and I can't readily get it off, so my finger keeps scraping off pieces of the plastic. But it still fucking works. I haven't dropped it in water because I don't want to fucking break my phone, because chances are I'll do that, even though it says it's rated for, the phone itself is rated for a meter, which is I think 3 feet in water for 30 minutes. I don't want to fucking chance that, because chances are I'll find my fucking phone. And the case is supposed to, make it more waterproof, but I haven't really tested that, really, because I haven't had the need to. I haven't had the cause to actually, because I haven't gotten I'm very protective of my phones. I don't like water getting on them. I don't like anything getting near them, because it's like, I'm gonna break it, because that's what I do. But yeah, the OtterBox case seems to work really fine. I got the black version of the Galaxy, mainly because I don't like white shit, because white shit just attracts dust and shit, and whereas black, you can pretty much do anything to it and it won't show up unless you're fucking jizzing onto it, in which case it will show. especially under a black light. But that's not me. That's not what I do. So I like the black. That's why I also got the black OtterBox, just to keep things consistent. So let's get to the specs. It has an LTE Cat4 150/50 megabytes network. I think that's across all carriers. I have AT&T, just to let you know. So it's an okay network. The AP, which I don't know what the fuck that stands for, is an LTE 2.5 gigahertz quad-core application processor. Okay. The display is 5.1 inches, full HD, which it's fucked up because this has more resolution than my fucking laptop. AMOLED, 1080p, 432 ppi display. It's really nice. The dimensions of it are 142 by 72.5 by 8.1 millimeters, which I'm assuming is, this is the 8.1. This is probably the 72, and this is probably like the 142. The OS is Android 4.4.2, which is apparently the KitKat. The memory has 2 gigs of RAM, and I have the 16 gig internal storage. I plan to get a 64 gig SD card at some point in the future. When I get enough money from AdSense revenue, or if I get a job again, or shit like that. So, connectivity, it can connect to pretty much, I think, any Wi-Fi network. You can have a booster, which switches between your network, your data network, AT&T, Verizon, whatever, and your Wi-Fi network. I don't recommend that because it can use up your data pretty quickly. It has Bluetooth, and it has NFC, which I think is Bluetooth as well. NFC is used for smart bands and shit like that, connecting it to your phone. Has USB 3, which I don't know where the fuck that USB port is. I'm assuming it's this. I don't fucking know. And it has an IR LED, which is the blaster on the top of the phone. You can use it to connect shit. Let's see. Additional features: IP67 certified, dust and water resistant. Emergency mode, ultra power saving mode, S Health, which is a tracking thing. Quick connect, private mode, and kids mode. Which, since I'm not a kid, I don't need the kids mode. The cameras, there's one on the back of the camera and there's one on the front of the camera. Front of the phone. The back camera is 16 megapixels. Takes great pictures. I was never that big of a picture taker, and now that I have a 16 megapixel fucking camera, yes. It also takes really great video. Really creepy is that there's this thing called, I think it's UHD. It's like Ultra HD or whatever. You can only record at 5-minute intervals, and yeah, it takes up a lot of your fucking space. I don't know what the fucking difference is, but there's a difference from 1080p. The front camera is the 2 megapixel camera. Still shoots in 1080p. Has wide angle lens apparently. Video, it shoots Ultra HD or UHD at 30 frames. HDR, video stabilization. It has a lot of video codecs, H.263, 264, MPEG, Windows Media, WMV7, whatever the fuck that is, WMV8. The video forms are MP4, M4V, 3GP, which I don't like, 3G2, WMV, ASF, AVI, FLV, MKV, and WEBM. MKV I like because that's what fucking that's what a lot of my anime that I have subtitled in encoded. That's what it is. Audio codecs. Let's see. MP3, AMR, MBWB, AAC plus, EAAC plus, WMA, Vorbis, FLAC. The formats: MP3, M4A, 3GA, AAC, OGG, OGA, WAVE, WMA, AMR, AWB, FLAC, MIDI, XMF, MX, MF, IMY, RTTL, RTX, OTA, has sensors, it has an accelerometer, which, keeps it, that's why, that's what enables the flipping of the phone and stuff. Gyro, proximity, a compass, a barometer, didn't know that. Has a Hall sensor, I don't know what the fuck that is. RGB ambient light, gesture, which is on the front of the camera, I do believe. Which I haven't really used the gesture shit because it just seems finicky. It has a fingerprint sensor, and it has a heartbeat sensor, which is right underneath the camera. Battery has a 2800 milliamp, I'm assuming, milliamp hours battery. And yeah, I have a bunch of shit. I have a bunch of apps which I'll just talk about. I have Adobe Reader, Al Jazeera America. I have shit I don't use, like the AT&T, any of those fucking apps I don't use. I have the Bubble Witch and fucking Candy Crush Saga games, don't judge me. Calculator, calendar, don't use the color, name ID, camera, Chrome, which I think comes standard. Claw contacts. I use Elevate, which is a brain training thing. I have the Facebook, Gmail, which I use. I recently have an Instagram account, so if you want to go follow me on Instagram, it's Resonator Zen. If you want to go see pictures of me, fuck. I only have one picture, and it's of me in my friend's bunk bed. Just crazy fucking in pain, because severe ear pain. I'll post more pictures as time goes on. I have a job search thing. I have Lumosity. I have messaging shit, and my fucking phone just decided to try to scroll, and it's just like, oh hey, you clicked on this app. I have Pandora, Plenty of Fish, because I'm a fucking miserable fuck. I have Speed Test. I did have Ubuntu on it, the benchmark shit. Didn't like having it on. I have Steam, Tumblr. Yes, I have Tumblr too, which is the Laughing Man at tumblr.com, I think. Twitter, which is not a surprise to anybody who's subscribed to me. And I have the YouTube app because I like watching YouTube videos on this thing because this thing has better resolution than my fucking laptop, which is scary. So yeah, if you have a laptop and you don't have a desktop and you want something that has great resolution, this phone for you. Goddamn, I just fucking... Okay, Google Play game says stop. What do you fucking do? Yeah, so... It's a good phone. If you use it a lot, if you're using it for Netflix, which I also have on my phone, and YouTube and other stuff, be wary, it'll burn through your battery really quickly. But if you're just using it, if you use it sporadically, or when you use it on those services, or for those services you have it hooked up, you're fine. It won't kill your battery as fast. But if you're just using it for like messages and stuff, it won't kill your battery as fast. Phone calls, that shit won't burn it. The performance is good. I do believe it can have like 3D graphics at pretty good frame rate. I don't know, because I don't have a lot of those games, because those games cost money, and I only have like the free games, like the Candy Crush and fucking Bull Witch 2. Again, don't judge me. Alright, I'm bored. If I don't want to play my Xbox, I fucking play this shit. Almost 15 minutes of a review, and it's mostly rambly. I don't have any comparison to the LG G3 or anything else, mainly because I don't have the money to. But I'll take the last couple of minutes maybe of this video to talk about the fact that I have a Patreon. It's not made public yet. But if I get enough responses saying, yeah, you know, I'll give you money to make videos and stuff, I'll open it up to public and you guys can give me money for making videos, which will just help me, you know, sort of get through tough times. You know, if say I need to buy something, you know, I have a few goals that are basically like helping me work towards a computer, so I can play Minecraft and stream it more and stuff like that. Also, I do have a Twitch, and I do have Minecraft on my laptop now that it runs well, so if you want to go, I'll leave a link to my Twitch in the description box below. But yeah, I have a Patreon. Tell me if you want to use it. Should I put it public? Would people want to do it? If you don't, click on the ads. Don't use ad block on my videos. Click on the ads. Give me as much ad revenue as you can. Like the videos, get them exposed, share them with other people if you don't want to donate to my Patreon and shit like that. But yeah, so tell me what you think of if you made it through this entire video with the Patreon. Tell me if you want me to start trying to broadcast on Twitch. I'll be doing more, hopefully I'll do more Vaughn Live stuff, which is like a live streaming thing. Maybe I'll do Hangouts and shit, but aside from that, peace out, guys. Have a good day, and yeah, Samsung Galaxy S5, good fucking investment if you really like smartphones. Bye, guys.